Hello, Chipster Whipster. Hello, my baby boy. It's nice and warm in here. You're not under the blankets. You're all nice and warm. You are warm. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, I haven't got the light on, but the bed was just moving. I'm going to have to put the light on. If we can see the daily... Oh, hello, little man. I don't want to blind you. Hello, baby. How you doing, Daily Whaley? Oh, baby boy. Blimey, I'm waking up early here. It's not a bad view to get up to, though, is it? Well, the fire's keeping in quite nicely. Look at that. Let's put a bit of kindling on and throw some logs on just to take it up again. There you go. There we go. Bit of wood now. Just put that on. I'm going to put the kettle on. Oh. Just leave the door to and let that take. Good morning. It's 20 to 7 on Tuesday, the 13th of April. That's the first time I've come in and sort of filmed them straight away as they were in the mornings when I've been out on the cut. But I can feel it lovely and warm at the front of the boat. I've definitely got the hang of that fire. It's got in a routine now out here. Definitely got in a routine. So I know Amy's coming down today, and she's got my prescription for me. So yeah, be good to see her. Oh, that's going well now. So just shut the door and let that burn. Came in to put the kettle on. I've just got to share what I've just seen. Look at that. There's my boys having a morning cuddle. You're very handsome. You're very pretty. Yes. Beautiful babies. Well, it's a little bit later. Just a couple of minutes after 8 o'clock. So I've started my engine. I'm having another cup of coffee. But it's occurred to me how different the mornings are when you're out on the cut as opposed to being in the marina. It is like chalk and cheese. It's totally different. Not only the way of... Oh, got company. Hello, baby. Come on, man. Not only... I forgot where I'm up to. But it is totally different. Life on the cut is totally different to in the marina. There's no comparison, to be honest with you. I've had a coffee in bed, and I feel I want to come and sit here because the view, I've got a view. I mean, the view in the marina was nice, but you're looking at the same one every day. But when you look out of the window here and look at the cut out there, it's just so beautiful to sit here and have that outside your window. And it's comforting in a strange way. So I'm having my second cup of coffee out here with the boys. The fire's roaring away. It's lovely and warm in here, so I'm going to go and get my good wash in a bit and get sorted. But I'm excited for today. Not only am I going to see Amy and little George, they're allowed to come and visit me now, and they're bringing my prescription. But not only are they bringing my prescription, late yesterday afternoon I had a phone call from my opticians and my glasses are in. So my opticians is in the town where Amy lives. So she's picking up my new glasses today, so I get to try them. I'm not expecting to see clearly through them because my eyes have to adjust, and they won't have the prisms on that will stop the double vision, but I'm hoping things will be a little bit more in focus. So I'm bubbling inside. I'm very excited. I can't wait to try them. It'll be strange for you lot because unless you've been watching the vlog for some time, you wouldn't have seen me wearing glasses all the time. But I used to wear glasses until my eyes went completely awry. But yeah, you'll see me wearing glasses from now on, because I suppose I'm going to have to wear them to try and adjust my eyes a little before I go to hospital for my prisms. So it's an exciting day. Chip's very excited too. Aren't you, baby? Maybe not. Yes, good boys. You know where you're going, don't you, Chipster? Well, I've just noticed these stones that are right by the old Bates mill. They were obviously working for something once upon a time with the holes in them. Some sort of support or structure. I wonder what the history of those is. I've got my engine running. Once again, the normal routine out on the cup. Engine running in the morning, engine running in the afternoon. But you can still hear the bird song over the engine. It's nice down there, isn't it? Yeah, well, I certainly feel awake this morning. Do you remember all that fizzy water I bought? Well, I had some hot water in the kettle left over from my cup of coffee this morning. So I thought I'll use that hot water for my wash. So I put the hot water in the sink. Yes, I used that fizzy water I bought to top the water up, just to cool it off. So I swilled my face in fizzy water. I tell you what, it felt nice. I've never done that before. If I could afford it, that'd be I'd do it every morning, to be honest. Felt like a bit of Cleopatra. Felt special. Maybe not. Sniff, 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 wee. Yeah, it was so nice to see my friends and the gifts they brought. Coal, logs, gin, wine, food, bacon, sausages, bread, batches, butter, cheeses. Oh, it's just unbelievable. Goodies for the boys. But most of all, they brought friendship. And that felt good. Actually felt almost normal sitting there. It was really nice. We need more days like that, don't we? And you can't have too many people like that in your life. I'm a very, very lucky man. Back to the boat for me. I'm going to cook Ian and myself a little bit of a breakfast just to set us up for the day. So yeah, the last couple of days have been wonderful. I'll take a look at this, and this isn't including the mushrooms that they brought. Thank you, Dave, Bev, Simon, Tracy, so very, very, very much for this. It's going to be a proper boaty breakfast. We're going to have it with tomatoes and fried eggs, some toast, and my favourite. Doesn't look very appetising, but that is the best black pudding you can buy. Oh. Right, let's get it in the oven. There's my boaty breakfast with black pudding. And there's Ian's without black pudding. But I don't think we're going to hurt after that, are we, Ian? No. and sauce. Well, Amy's just called. A sat-nav says she's 8 minutes away, so I've got two little men here. So what I'm going to do with these two, rather than leaving them on the boat, is taking them to Ian's boat. Ian said he'll have them while I nip to the supermarket. And then we can come back and have a nice chat and everything, so that'll be nice. So let's just see how the boys react. Do you want to go to the biscuit boat? Do you want to go to the biscuit boat? Do you want to go and see Uncle Ian on the biscuit boat? Come on then, let's go and see Uncle Ian. Hold on, let me just do this. Get rid of that. Let me just get your food ready. Right. Come on, boys, biscuit boat. now they're lost because there's no jetty. Come on, boys, this way. Come on, boys. Come on, let's go and see the biscuit boat. Chipster, come on, Chipster. They love it on the biscuit boat, but they're a bit confused here. Come on, you two. Come on. But they're a bit confused. No, not that way. Bless them. That's it. The boys are all tucked up safe on Morning Star. Chugs is all locked up there. So all's good. And Amy should be here any minute. And I'm looking forward to seeing little George as well. So it's going to be a good day. It's new glasses day as well. But I don't want to try them on until I get back to the boat. And I'm on my own. Perhaps. We'll see. Can you say chugabug? Chugabug. 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 How are you doing?
Very well done, you try out.
Hello,
boys. Who was that? Who was that? I just saw John and Ange go past on Narrowboat Estrella, and quite emotional time for Ian and I because Steve and Chris are on their way on Amy Joe. It's a time, at one time, we never thought we'd ever see again, to be honest with you, so we're quite emotional and we're looking forward to Steve and Chris arriving. Can't tell you how many takes that took for me to film that bit. You know what a softie I am anyway, but yeah, been looking forward to today. You're feeding the ducks, George?
Me too, Grandad.
Yeah, you too, Grandad. Mind the water. Get Mummy to get hold of you.
Whoa!
You can see Amy and George there feeding the ducks. Steve is just coming under Dale's Bridge, which is just back there. So he should be with us any time now. And he has got his camera on as well, on live on board Amy Joe on his channel there. The same as Ian's, 24-hour live streaming. George is running up the towpath. You can just see Amy Joe.
Oh, I'm wearing a mate now. You what, mate? Are you winding or not?
I don't know, what do you reckon?
What's up to you?
Hi guys.
Welcome back, mate!
I'm not talking to you. You're trending above me. and you've got more viewers than me.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want to moor up or are you going down this? Okay. That was quite emotional, seeing Steve, Chris and Smudge coming in and Amy Joe. This feels good. He's only coming down for the day, actually. I thought he was coming down now to stay for a week or so. But they're just coming out for a practice run today, just to see how they get on. And Steve said it's done him the world of good, so that's good. We're going to sit down now, have a drink and a little catch-up. Hello, boys. Chipster Whipster. Hello, little man. It's too early to get up yet. You stayed there. Yeah, you go back to sleep. There you go. I'm not even going to disturb the two of you. There's Daily Whaley. Oh. Good morning. It's 20 to 7 and my kettle's boiling. It's 20 to 7 in the morning on Wednesday the 14th of April. I had a good sleep actually. I had a really nice sleep. I had a few grandad naps early in the night actually, watching the telly, and then just woke up, went to bed, straight to sleep, obviously. And I've woke up now. Nice little bit of bird song. I've already tended to the fire, as you could see, so the fire's going. My kettle's just boiled, so I'm going to go and make my coffee, and I'm going to bed. Well, this is part of narrowboating that a lot of people don't see. The laws of physics and the canal fairies always make this happen. When you put the kettle on at 7:25 in the morning for your second cup of coffee, the gas will run out. But I don't think all the canal fairies are up this morning because it's not raining. So I've got to go out there now and change the gas. Definitely things to bear in mind. I've had that go in the early hours in the pouring rain. And yeah, it's a side of boating that people don't realise. Oh, heaven. Yes, well, the kettle's on again. It lasts me a fair old time, really. In a previous life, I suppose a gas bottle you could expect. 2 people using it a lot for cooking, you could get about 6 weeks, possibly 6 weeks, out of one of the large gas cylinders. I can get considerably longer. Obviously, I don't do that much cooking on the stove. I do use it. Be honest, I use the oven more than the stove, but obviously it's gas, so I do use it. So when I can, I'm going to have to get a replacement gas bottle in there. It's always wise, if you use one, replace the empty one. Make sure you've got a full one in reserve. I'm not going to waste that water, so I'm still having a fizzy wash in the morning. It's lovely. Oh! Oh, smell the smoke out of my chimney this morning. Feels a lot milder than when I was doing the gas. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the morning is having to put my engine on. It's not disturbing anybody, to be honest. It's very, very quiet, and nobody can hear it. I'm not going to hurt anyone. But it's well gone 8 o'clock now, and we're allowed to. And let's be honest, through the day I do need to generate a little bit of electric. Most boaters do it. You can hear them through the day to generate hot water for showers, washing up. Mind you, to be honest, I usually use the water from making a coffee to do the washing up. So yeah, all good. Come on, boys. You can hear Chip's engine going. I'm going to have to get that tuned in one day. A bit wet on the towpath, to be fair. So I'll have to give their paws a good rubbing when I get back to the boat. It's not fair to the boys to keep walking them on the road there. They need a little bit of variety. And to be honest, so do I in the morning. What a better place to have a walk in the morning than here. I mean, it is glorious. Absolutely beautiful morning. And yeah, when I get back to my boat, I'm going to have my breakfast. But I also got my glasses yesterday with having Amy and George here. I haven't shown you my new glasses, so I'll put them on when I get back to the boat and show you. Yeah, it feels strange wearing them again. They don't really make too much difference, as I've got to get the prisms fitted. But I think they will help put things in focus, that everything does seem a little bit more in focus. But obviously with the double vision, it's hard to concentrate and see things. as they truly are. So yeah, but feeling positive about them, definitely. Feeling positive about my nice field mushroom, bit of black pudding and a bit of bacon as well. I'm back on the boat and it's lovely and roasty toasting, but before I cook breakfast I thought I'd share my new glasses. Here they are. These are my distance glasses, and as I say, if I close one eye it's in focus to a degree, and if I close the other eye it's in focus to a degree. My eyes have had more laser than the Starship Enterprise, trust me, so I have loads and loads of blind spots on my retina due to the laser. So I'm not expecting a vast difference, if I'm completely honest. Here they are. These are my distance glasses. Look at that. Like they're quite, well, you can't really see them too much. But yeah, it helps to bring a little bit in focus, and the opticians have said wear them periodically until I get the prisms on. So I am, on and off, I'm wearing them on and off just to try and get used to them. And it takes some getting used to wearing glasses again. It really does, but they do need adjusting a little bit. The readers especially, I'm just pinching my nose a little bit. And obviously, my nose isn't used to wearing glasses again. So it's taken some getting used to. But there they are. They need a clean already. But those are my distance glasses. And let me show you now my readers. And these have been great. I've been using these rather than my £1 cheapos. I've been using, and these are very similar to my other ones, but these are my readers. Look at that. Woo! These are my readers. But they're certainly helping. The readers are helping. So yeah, I'm feeling positive, and I'm looking forward to well, a week's time. Well, just under a week's time actually. When I'll be getting the prisms on. Happy days. Right, breakfast. Here's Morning Star and John and Angie in front. They've got their engine running, I think for their Webasto, for their central heating. Nice to have their company. My first vlog outside with my new glasses on. They're still very confusing. My eyes still need to work at them. Yeah, I'm busy editing the vlog where I leave the marina. I was on the boat. It's quite emotional putting them together. It's quite hard work, and I came off the boat earlier on just for a break. I wanted to sort my coal out for this evening, and a lady came up and she shouted my name, and it was her and her partner, Doreen and Mark. They came to say hello. They live in North Wales, and now they're allowed to leave their house, and they've been following my vlogs and Ian's vlog, and watching Ian's live 24/7 camera, and they found a lot of comfort out of it because they do spend a lot of time in their house. Unfortunately, Mark is on walking sticks and finds it hard to walk, but they found a lot of comfort through the camera, and they just wanted to come and have a look at the boats. They didn't want to disturb us, but luck would have it, I just got off the boat, so I managed to see them. So I got my chairs out. They managed to have a sit down and have a rest. And we all had a coffee and a chat together, which was nice. And they've gone now. But I'm just doing a bit more editing on the vlog. But say it is quite emotional. So I've come out to walk the boys now. I'll go back. No doubt have a little bit of dinner and carry on. But quite a pleasant day. It's a nice day. It's always nice to say hello to new people anyway, isn't it? Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, sniff. That's all they do is sniff. It's nice to have these towpaths drying out though. They're drying out lovely now in the sun. Much nicer walking this way than around the pub. Nice to be accompanied by a little bit of sun as well. That's always good. I can only imagine what these towpaths would have been like for the old workmen, the boatmen, and the old horses that were pulling, because they're in a mess just with pedestrians, these towpaths at times. Can you imagine them with those large horses pulling the boats? The mud and perhaps the slips that the horses would have had, the injuries. It would have been hard work. And the cold, the winter. Yeah, a different world altogether. I really don't think I'd have been quite hardy enough to be doing that. But what a way of life that would have been. And very soon Ian and I are hoping to take the boats to Ellesmere Port, to the Waterways Museum. It's due to open up again soon. So we're hoping to take the boats down there and have a look around. Ian hasn't been there as yet, so I have been there several times, so it'll be nice. Yeah, very nice. Just had a nice chat to another boater. Lives on his boat and he's in local waters here at the moment. Obviously, he's stuck with the rest of us. But he makes his living of selling spoons and different things on his boat. And I did ask him if he fancied featuring in a vlog, so he's going to have a think about it. It's lovely though, and I just explained what I'm doing. I'm putting a vlog together, and I told him the story of, you know, of my life and leaving the marina and everything. And he says, well, that's the beauty. You can go for a walk on the canal. Well, on the towpath. If you can walk on the canal, you'd certainly make some money. But you can go for a walk on the towpath and have a chat with people, but you can get your mind together as well. I mean, what a better place. I mean, look at this. I mean, if you can't get your mind together here, it's also, it's a bit like meditating when you're walking. And you can really, you can think differently. I used to live on a housing estate, a very nice one, in North Wales. I loved it, don't get me wrong. But you go for a walk around there and you can't think, because there's always people, there's always traffic, there's people mowing their gardens, polishing their cars. But usually the people that you meet on the towpath are usually like-minded people as well. Very much people like yourselves. And they come along the towpaths to meditate or to get their thoughts together. Just does make you feel so good. And as many times as I've walked up and down here and boated up and down here, it always looks and smells different. A lot of that is, of course, where your mind's at as well. It looks and smells different to what you're feeling and how you're feeling, doesn't it? But it is beautiful. I'm going to go now because I'm starting to sound a bit like Enid Blyton. Mind you, she did all right, didn't she? Well, it's been a lovely day today. Boys are having their late night wee-wees on the towpath. We're about to lock the doors on Chugs. Waters are like a mirror. But we're looking forward to tomorrow to welcome Steve, Chris and Smudge on Amy Joe. It'll be nice. Just look at that. Night night, folks. Until tomorrow.